odds still favorable for traders? Time will tell, because there's definitely some amount of prudence that's needed at this point in time. But the opening bell is indicating a positive start, so let's keep that on our radar. 30 points higher, Nifty well above the 24,000 mark. The mid-cap index is really surging now, and the big moves are coming into the telecom space. Bharti Airtel and Reliance are your big movers, up 1.5%. On both those stocks, Bharti Airtel seeing big volume gains as well this morning. ONGC, HUL, Coal India and HCL Tech are a couple of other stocks that are trending in the green right now. On the downside, you have names like UltraTech Cement, IndusInd Bank, Adani Ports, Grasim and M&M that are trending a tad bit in the red, just preventing the market from moving higher. But by the way, look at the momentum on the upside. 24,100 is here. It's a 70-point rally just at opening bell, looking very strong. The Sensex is up 250 points. The Bank Nifty is up 100 points. So there's a lot of momentum. Look at the market breadth. That will give you a true indication of how things are going. 1,400 stocks on the advancing side. Even in the broader markets, plenty of stocks in PSU banks, in PSUs in general, BHEL, PNB, etc. SAIL, all looking very good. By the way, Reliance is now up 2% and making its presence felt. So looking very strong over there.
It's actually, yeah, I mean, the market can say a big thank you to Reliance, because that is the one which took a break yesterday because it had a decent move. Actually, it was up yesterday as well, but not as much as the day before. But it's starting about 1.5% higher. The other stocks, I mean, so Ideas got the weakest response. It's up about 0.75%. Maybe that'll change. Bharti is up 1.6%, and Indus Tower is actually up 5%. And I was talking about Indus Tower early on. Of course, this the technical aspect as well. The telecom stocks off the block. BHEL is up about 2.5%. There is CDSL, some of the other names outside the telecom space, big volume-led gains. CDSL is up 6.5%. It'll come up for you on your screens. JSW Infra, Vivek was telling us about the acquisition, 3.5% higher there. Texmaco Rail is up 5.5%. These are all the big, broader market volume-led gains. Lots of upgrades on Star Health. 3% this morning on Star Health. That's the largest sort of standalone health insurer, private insurer. Sambhi is up 4%. Again, something we mentioned in our top 10 list with our research team. There is KDDL, Kamla Dials, which is up 7%. Usually doesn't come up with with this much, but it's got volumes. So mentioning that. Ujjivan Small Finance Bank has been a bit weak lately, 3% higher, so a bit of pullback there coming through. And look at 361, the wealth management company. It's had a fantastic week. So 361 is up, I think another 5-6%, and for this week it's up 20%. Friday to right now. So that's the gain that we're seeing on 361 right now. On the downside, Polycab is the big loser. The block has, I think, gone through huge volumes on your screen. That actually 2.7% equity changed hands, 4.5% cut there. India Cements is down 2%. UltraTech, after the run-up yesterday, is down about 1.5%. So the two deal stocks are both down 1.5% to 2% respectively. IndusInd Bank is down about 1.25%, and Bank of Baroda is down about 1.25% as well. So that's actually, and maybe if you want to look at one more name which is down meaningfully with volumes, it's Godfrey Phillips. There's a 4% cut on Godfrey Phillips, but it's just starting off. So we'll watch this one and how it goes. Lodha, which is macro tech developers, is also down 2%. It's got some volumes in it. But again, this is initial, very, very initial. 65 points on the Nifty. Rima.
Well, some more stocks. Walk hard. There is a media announcement close at about 12:30 p.m. today. So Walk hard is seeing some buying. 5% gain on Walk hard. Man Industries, where MK has initiated coverage with a buy. Target price 500. The stock is at 410. They are saying there are industry tailwinds in the form of demand growth for pipes. So Man Industries is a mover today. GMR Power has a gain of 4%. Its arm has received settlement claims worth 850 crore as a first tranche from NHAI. So positive news flow on that. Navkar Corp is also in the green. The stock is at 115, which is higher than the price at which the promoters, JSW Infra has bought a 70% stake, and even higher than the open offer price of 105 rupees. So Navkar Corp continues to see buying. Brigade is another stock which is on our radar. They've announced some residential project where the value of it could be 1,100 crore rupees. So Brigade Infra also seeing some amount of buying. Polycab is now extending the fall, now down close to about 5%. And a quick word on cement names. India Cement, yesterday's big star, is down nearly 2%. So some retreat seen on India Cements. But on the flip side, Burnpur Cement is seeing a fair amount of buying. At least the last time I checked, Burnpur Cement had a gain of close to about 8-odd%. Intellect Design Arena is higher. Kalyan Jewelers
10%.
is also another stock which is popped up on pretty large volumes.
You know, suddenly there's lots of new names entering the mix now. So yeah, you're right. Kalyan Jewelers is up 10%, 523. GNFC was not there when I read out from the list, 4% on that one. Big volumes. Policy Bazaar was not in the mix in the morning. It's up 3.5%. So, you know, a very quick pickup and ramp up as far as volumes are concerned.